LivinLargeLoading.com from the Redline Computer Studios, West Billings, Montana. It is going to be a warm several days, even past this week into next week. And why not check it out, LivinLargeLoading.com. You have all kinds of lines and buildings, all kinds of lines, MT.com. And around 5 Billings Monday afternoon. Redline Computer Studios, West Billings. Forecast and Billings reviews. First glance at the coming up. LivinLargeLoading.com. It is remodeling time in your home or your office, and the windows are the most aesthetically pleasing area people look. The most important part of your home are your windows and your window treatments. All kinds of blinds and buildings, all kinds of blinds, MT.com, the cellular blinds. The woven woods are available. Mini blinds of all sizes and styles and models. Talk to Bobby Gray at All Kinds of Blinds and ask about their security window film as well. All kinds of blinds and buildings. All kinds of blinds, MT.com. It was a busy weekend. Heart and Soul run over the weekend. Downtown Billings had a great time playing DJ music through the MSUB parking garage in downtown Billings for the Heart and Soul run. About 3,000 runners. It was a beautiful run all weekend for the sporting events. We'll talk about the Burger War game, North Dakota, Montana. See how those kids did. Coming up during the first glance in the Billings News. IFL Wolves victorious over Tri-Cities at Rimrock Auto Arena, EFX Sports Field on Saturday nights. And the way it looks down, they've secured first round home playoff action in Billings at Rimlock Auto Arena. That game on July 9th. So save the day, July 9th. And not sure who the opponent would be. There's still one more regular season game, and I'll help host MC on field next Saturday, the 25th of June, here in Billings, the IFL Wolves. Meantime, the other semi-pro football team, the Outdoor League, the Billings Extreme, Extreme, BillingsExtreme.com, lost out to Great Falls, the Gladiators, over the weekend. Had a pretty decent season, too. We'll see how that all shapes up, because we are heading into post-season play. Mustangs, home opening series with Missoula, the Osprey from Missoula, Billings Mustangs, 1-3, one on Friday, one on Saturday night. Father's Day victorious as well over the Missoula Osprey. So the Billings Mustangs off to a great start. Good to see. If you're interested in learning the current value of your home, then call Amber Gustavus and Century 21 Hometown Brokers for a free market analysis. 406-690-5902. Amber Gustavus. And the service area includes not just Billings, but Lockwood, Lowell, Joliet, Roberts, Red Lodge, Columbus, and more. Amber Gustavus with Sector 21 Hometown Brokers, 406-690-5902. Kelly's Massage Therapy has moved. Bigger, brighter location, 928 Broadwater, Suite 204. Kelly's Massage Therapy. For the whole month of June, since it's a busy wedding month, she wants to try and push the body wrapping. So here we go. The Beauty Mineral Body Wraps helps detoxify, shrink wrinkle sites, rejuvenate the skin, and help shrink skin cells. So because it helps shrink skin cells, you just get about 1.5 to 1.5 inches off of any part of any body she wraps. So check it out. Body wrapping can give brides not only that little bit, but also the glowing, soft skin along with the peace of mind to look fabulous for the perfect day, their wedding day. Here are the price points. He wants to offer the body wraps all month of June long at $140 for a full body procedure. It's normally $175 with Kelly's Massage Therapy. So $140 the entire month of June. Again, we would cost you $175. This is not a walk-in service because it's a lot of prep work, and calls go out about wanting to confirm an appointment. She also wants to run a small little massage special for you all month. Get $10 off any 30, 60, or 90-minute massage at Kelly's Massage Therapy for the month of June. 928 Broadwater, Suite 204. It is Kelly's Massage Therapy.
Livin Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin Large Larry live.
We are broadcasting from the Redline Computer Studios across from Goodwill in West Billings, Montana, King 29th Street West, LivinLargeLarry.com. All kinds of blinds in Billings, all kinds of blinds MT.com. It'll be a warm week, weather-wise about 85 this afternoon. News from the Billings Extreme Outdoor Semi-Pro Football, and home turf is Davis Wendy's Field in Billings, BillingsExtreme.com, XTREME. Check them out on Facebook as well. As we gather for sourcing for our news stories here on the show from KTVQ.com, Colorway.com, and the Billings Gazette. Law enforcement is warning people of a new phone scam that's hitting not just Billings but hitting Montana. Numerous residents around the state have reported receiving phone calls from a number that appears to be a local Federal Bureau of Investigation FBI office. During the call, the recipient is told that the FBI is investigating them for a tax violation. The caller then requests personal information and or money be transferred. At times, the caller tries to increase the chance of cooperation by using intimidation or threats. Law enforcement say neither the FBI nor any other law enforcement agency operate that way. The calls are a scam and not related to any law enforcement agency. So that scam is cropped up in Billings and the entire state of Montana, so just be wary of it. Top National Rifle Association, NRA, split Sunday with Donald Trump's position that armed club goers are a good idea. Here's a quote from the NRA's Chief Executive Officer on Face the Nation, Wayne LaPierre. I don't think they should have firearms where people are drinking. Donald Trump had said on Friday at a rally that armed club goers shooting Omar Mateen would have been beautiful sights. Typical words from Donald Trump. Billings firefighters were called to a house fire on the 1100 block of 24th Street over the weekend. Billings Firefighter Battalion Chief says the calls started rolling in around 4:04 p.m. Saturday afternoon. It was reported that a garage was on fire and spread to the house. The garage suffering most of the damage, while the house had minor damages from the smoke. The battalion chief says the fire was out within 10 minutes. The battalion chief also says there was no one home at the time of the fire, but there was a dog in the backyard that got out safely. Neighbors say it sounded like fireworks, and there was an electrical box by the garage. Some neighbors down the street say they saw people jump over the backyard's fence when the fire started. The battalion chief says the investigation is still ongoing as to how the fire started. As for the dog Lola, Lola is back safe with her owners uninjured. And Montana won the border battle. The 23rd annual Badlands Bowl in Dickinson, North Dakota on Saturday. Montana beats North Dakota All-Stars in football. We're talking 36-7. Now Montana has won 2 in a row and 5 of the last 6 in the series to increase the series lead to 17-6 over North Dakota in the Badlands Bowl All-Star High School Football Summertime. All kinds of blinds and buildings. All kinds of blinds, mt.com. You can log on, sponsor our Extreme Forecast at livinlarge.com. But 85 or so today's broadcast from Redline Computer Studios, live on YouTube this morning, and it also becomes our podcast as well, so we use the TuneIn smartphone app for Androids and iPhones. Appreciate you being worldwide. The Billings Morning News from the Billings Extreme, BillingsExtreme.com, XTREME, semi-pro outdoor football this summer in Billings. BillingsExtreme.com on Facebook as well. We'll sort out the detailed Billings, Montana area forecast in a second. Also, we'll talk with Mayor Tom Hannell from last week. Mayor Tom Hannell coming up in a few minutes as well. LivinLarge.com.
Jay Johansson with us, the Athlete's Foot, 3839 Grand Avenue in Billings, the Athlete's Foot. Jay.
We also got the Jordans. I'm talking about the Jordans that everyone's waiting to get. In my store right now, in my case, are the French Blue 12s.
Jay, the Athlete's Foot in Billings is the Jordan King.
Oh, yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. I was just telling another one of your friends that not only we're a hip store that services the community. You got that?
Yeah.
We're a hip, family-owned shoe store that if you just need great shoes, come see us. If you need the best shoes, come see us. If you need the shoes no one else has, and I'm talking no one living large, Larry, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm talking no one in Billings. I'm talking no one in Denver. No one in Minneapolis. No one in Seattle. We got it. Because my big brother, my owner, Intersport, check them out. Largest sporting good company store in the world. They got us the account. We're number one.
I wear the books. I wear the Jordan. My family shops the Athlete's Foot, 3839 Grand Avenue. Jay, thank you very much, sir.
Hey, living large, Larry, keep it up. You need great shoes, you know where to come. 3839 Grand Avenue, the Athlete's Foot.
And the Athlete's Foot on Facebook, too. Don't forget about Facebook. The Athlete's Foot on Facebook.
The Athlete's Foot, Billings MT. Check us out. Peace.
New season, new haircuts. If it's time, I get my haircut every 6 weeks from Jim and Austin's Barber Shop in Billings Heights at 2225 Main Street in the Heights. The best $10 haircut you'll ever have. Jim and Austin's Barber Shop, they're trained to be barbers. Basic haircut, $10. 10 minutes in and out. Jim and Austin's Barbershop, 2225 Main in the Billings Heights. Proud supporters of the Billings Wolves for 2016. And like them on Facebook, Jim and Austin's Barbershop in Billings Heights.
Livin Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin Large Larry live.
Yeah, so the short look, glancing blow at our forecast, this could be one of the warmest periods, warmest weeks of the summer. End of June. Check out expand the forecast from all kinds of blinds and billings, all kinds of blinds at MT.com.
Decent week of weather in Billings, Montana. Our forecast on the show, LivinLargeLarry.com, is brought to you by Tops Sandwich Company across from Shopko. Best patio ever. It's sunny, but it's not sun in your eyes all afternoon. Give it a try. Tops Sandwich Company's patio and free delivery as well. Tops Sandwich Company across from Shopko in Billings. Pretty simple sandwich forecast, between 75 and 85, maybe a few low 90s towards the end of the week. But if you look at I used WeatherBug this morning on my smartphone, there's a chance for some late afternoon evening thunder showers. Comes this time of year every year. But man, just big yellow globes of sun all week long, it looks like, in 50s primarily overnight. Get the expanded forecast from Top Sandwich Company across from Shopko and Billings. You can log on to LivinLargeLarry.com. Top Sandwich Company caters to it every weekday, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 is happy hour. All sandwiches during those 3 hours are $5 each at Tops Sandwich Company.
Best Coupon Magazine, truly in and around Billings, with an issue for different areas around Billings. Coupons that fit where you live. Hometown Values Savings Magazine. If you check your mail from time to time, you'll see it. It's going to show up in your mailbox. Hometown Values Savings Magazine. Check out the new Heights edition. Also the newest Billings Laurel edition is out as well. Hometown Values with practical couponing in the magazine. Hometown Values. How's your health? Is your mind open to different ways to be healthier? N2 Cryotherapy. You've heard us talk about cryotherapy since about mid-November. And N2 Cryotherapy has been in Billings since last July. And it's growing with athletes. If you are suffering from arthritis, give N2 Cryotherapy a try. Ask Cindy Graff about the pricing differences of N2 Cryotherapy. There's something to fit your budget. N2 Cryotherapy, 805 24th Street West, Suite number 4, Saturday hours as well. N2 Cryotherapy, N2Cryo.com. Live on YouTube at LivinLargeLarry.com. Livin Large Larry live the show from the Redline Computer Studios. We're next to the Wave Car Wash. The other side of us is the dollar store. Goodwill's across the street. King and 29th West. Redline Computers. All kinds of blinds and billings. All kinds of blinds. MT.com. Yes, warm period. I'm talking for the next 10 days or so. Between 85 and 90. It could even bounce up to 95. By about halfway through the period. Mayor Tom Hannah, compelling comments from Mayor Tom Hannah and Mayor Call. LivinLargeLarry.com.
Livin Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin Large Larry live.
Replay of visits on the show from Keystone Mortgage, downtown Billings. Keystone Mortgage is across from the pub station, by the way. It's a new location in downtown Billings.
All right, Mayor Tom Hannah with us, and Mayor Call, and good morning, sir.
Good morning, Larry. It's a beautiful day. How are you?
It's going to be a beautiful week into the weekend here, doing great late in the week here. So the council approved the Alberta Bear Theater expansion there on 3rd Avenue. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yes, very exciting, Larry. Well, just so the public is well aware of the history here, that the Alberta Bear is a city-owned property, so it belongs to the public, bottom line. And we do have it leased out to the Alberta Bear Board, who do a fabulous job of managing, along with the Daring Symphony. And as you may or may not know, they have been booked solid now for over 2 years. So it's giving a lot of very good use, a lot of
revenue added to our coffers here locally for different types of businesses. So we definitely want to pay attention. We're going to take care of it, and that's what this is all about. It's been approximately 30 years since the last remodel at the Alberta Bear.
Wow.
And consequently, over that period of time, there's been a lot of changes, increased use, and primarily the demand, or I should say the need, very well justified, is more suited for those with special needs, or the ADA requirements. And simply put, the Alberta does not comply. Unfortunately, there's persons that would like to attend events, whether it be for family or loved ones, or to just for good entertainment, and they find it very difficult because of the facility itself, specifically stairs and restrooms, accessibility. So what this is going to allow is for the expansion of the Alberta out onto to include the sidewalk, which will then, of course, mean that the parking in the front on North Broadway and on the side,
right,
Philadelphia North, will go away. But in all, it's only 3 or 4 spots. And they're only used, as you may know, during the activities there is when the greatest effect will be. So I'm all for this. The council voted unanimously, and I think what really helped get along was the fact that it will be done with private dollars, not with tax dollars.
Well, the thing about the area of Alberta Bear Theatre from the standpoint of me and my wife and family and friends who attend events there, the parking's never been a problem with us using common sense. There's so many parking garages downtown Billings, I just use one of the parking garages. It's so much more convenient anyway.
Well, exactly, Larry, and the majority of the events are evening events. So you don't have the conflicts with downtown parking for the businesses during the day.
Right.
And that means that other lots are more readily available. So you're exactly right. I think if we work together and promote this in a positive manner, there could be a win-win for everyone.
Billings City Council continued their budget hearings on Tuesday. How'd that go?
You know, it went very well. We actually approved the budget. There were some issues within that we had to resolve and discuss a little bit more in detail. One in particular that I thought might pass and did not by one vote. Keep in mind, we were absent a councilperson. Councilperson Semino was not in attendance, so it was a 10-person council, and it was a tie vote. That means it fails, and that would have been to set aside each year an amount of $425,000 to be used for snow removal as necessary, and then when, of course, it's not needed on an annual basis, it would roll over into our street maintenance budget, and that, of course, would have been a huge plus because it would prevent the need to come back and ask for more money there. We're confident that not all of that money would have been used for snow removal, and so it would have helped us out tremendously, and, of course, solve some of the snow accumulation issues within our city. However, it ended up in a tie vote, so that means it failed. Other than that, there was also an assessment for the street roadway usage, and I'm leaving a word out there, and I apologize, but we talked about increasing that fee, and that was voted down. We are going to increase it only due to what is needed for the increase of cost of materials and labor, which is 2.3%. The proposal was for a 25% increase, and the public should be pleased to know that that did not occur. It's going to save them quite a bit of money.
So summertime is primarily here in Billings and surrounding towns. Get pretty busy this time of year. Summer solstice, I didn't realize there was an event coming up on June 20th, the fire dancers I'm talking about.
Exactly. And you know, Larry, this is something that we looked at quite carefully. It involves the issuance of a permit to have an activity downtown beyond the normal business hours. In this case, they wanted to go even beyond that, which was normally limits at 10 p.m. They wanted to go until midnight. So it had to have council approval. Keep in mind, they're advertising this as a family event.
Right.
There will not be alcohol served. They plan to have plenty of supervision on hand. And the reason for the late hours, beyond 10 p.m., 10 until midnight, is because they are calling this a fire dance. They will have fire on site, and so it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes, and we're hoping that it'll go as smooth as we expect it to, and certainly wish them the best and see how it works for possibly future such events.
Yeah, sounds interesting, actually. Fire dancers, and it's I've been to many fire dancing shows. It's actually very entertaining, so I look forward to that. The number of residents that turned out to support the Complete Streets principle, did it surprise you that many spoke in favor of the revised policy?
Not at all. I was pretty much what I had predicted. Complete Streets is a very important subject. It's important for many reasons, primarily adding to the quality of life of buildings, and of course enhancing property values. It certainly has an effect on those that are considering moving here. Quite often they'll ask, well, what is there to do in buildings? And we're very pleased to say that we have placed a great emphasis on the Complete Streets policy, which I want to stress affects the mobilization of not only just vehicular traffic, but pedestrians, bicycles, all of them together. And what it basically, the concept is to create a more safe passageway for all of the users by working together and exhausting our funds in a very effective manner. So, great subject, a lot of support, and intended to probably around for quite some time.
And Mayor Handel, you and I have talked about the Met Transit changes several times this year already, and even more resolution about the fare hikes, etc., about Met Transit.
Exactly. Well, the main focus there is every few years we review the bus routes for effectiveness and certainly for efficiency. And as some areas end up with greater demand and some tend to back off, some we of course shift our service to those areas that where the demand is present, and that is obviously be much more efficient. But in this particular case, some changes will include later bus hours, so longer bus hours to accommodate those with the need for transportation to and from and after the normal business hour, but enhancing the bus routes, specifically a great concern in the area of South Billings. There seems to be a huge ridership in that part of Billings, and so we're definitely going to expand there. We're expanding in the Heights. We're going out for the first time out past Shiloh Road as Billings continues to grow in that direction. So some positive changes, but in all, the rate fares are changing very little. We're still below the other major cities in the state of Montana. So it's not about how much revenue can we make. It's about just keeping up with the cost of operation and trying to do the best we can to serve our riders.
Yeah, it's good to see that we're not stifled by the growth of Billings. We're actually taking advantage of it and being very proactive with it. With Met Transit's a great example of that. So good
Exactly.
news, good development. Mayor Tom Handel and Mayor Call, we appreciate your time as always, and give a belated birthday to the First Lady, Robin Handel.
Well, I certainly will. I'll share that with her, and we're blessed to have a little bit of moisture without the hail, so takes some pressure off everyone, and certainly those that have suffered some recent losses. The moisture is good, but let's keep it light, let's keep it in the family lane.
And we'll speak with you next week, Mayor Tom Handel.
Have a good day.
We try to speak with Mayor Tom Handel each week from Mayor Call, and talks about city business here on the show. LivinLargeLarry.com from the Redline Computer Studios in West Billings, across from the Goodwill store. Thanks for here. I'm talking worldwide audience. Our audience increases, it seems like every month, every 3 months. We appreciate that. Between 1,000 and 1,700 streamers all over the world. Check us out on the website. Thank you. LivinLargeLarry.com. From Redline Computer Studios, we have all kinds of blinds and buildings, all kinds of blinds, MT.com. If you log into LivinLargeLarry.com and click on our expanded weather forecast, you click on the weather tab, and you can see what I see. And a little more detail if you want to dive into it. About 10 days of the heat wave. It Billings, Montana, no complaints. From afternoon showers and thunderstorms, detailed forecast is on the road. LivinLargeLarry.com. It is remodeling time in your home or your office, and the windows are the most aesthetically pleasing area people look. The most important part of your home are your windows and your window treatments. All kinds of blinds and buildings, all kinds of blindsmt.com. The cellular blinds, the woven woods are available. Mini blinds of all sizes and styles and models. Talk to Bobby Gray at All Kinds of Blinds and ask about their security window film as well. All kinds of blinds and buildings. All kinds of blindsmt.com. A true coupon book, a coupon magazine, and it's actually the size that you can actually read through and see what's offered and see the prices. Practical couponing with hometown values, savings magazine. And maybe you've seen it. It comes through the mail to your house. Don't toss it. There's Hometown Values magazine for each section of Billings and Laurel. Look for Hometown Values Savings Magazine, and which recent issues have been mailed to you. Check them out. Give them a try. Hometown Values. Kelly's Massage Therapy has moved. Bigger, brighter location, 928 Broadwater, Suite 204. Kelly's Massage Therapy. For the whole month of June, since it's a busy wedding month, he wants to try and push the body wrapping. So here we go. The Beauty Mineral Body Wraps helps detoxify, shrink wrinkle sites, rejuvenate the skin, and help shrink skin cells. So because it helps shrink skin cells, you just get about half to 1.5 inches off of any part of any body she wraps. So check it out. Body wrapping can give brides not only that little bit, but also the glowing soft skin along with the peace of mind that look fabulous for the perfect day, their wedding day. Here are the price points. He wants to offer the body wraps all month of June long at $140 for a full body procedure. It's normally $175 with Kelly's Massage Therapy. So $140 the entire month of June. Again, maybe we've got you $175. This is not a walk-in service because it's a lot of prep work and calls go out about wanting to confirm an appointment. She also wants to run a smaller massage special for you all month. Get $10 off any 30, 60, or 90-minute massage at Kelly's Massage Therapy for the month of June. 928 Broadwater, Suite 204. It is Kelly's Massage Therapy.
Livin Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin Large Larry live.
Decent week of weather in Billings, Montana. Our forecast on the show, LivinLargeLarry.com, is brought to you by Tops Sandwich Company across from Shopco. Best patio ever. It's sunny, but it's not sun in your eyes all afternoon. Give it a try. Tops Sandwich Company's patio and free delivery as well. Tops Sandwich Company across from Shopco in Billings. Pretty simple sandwich forecast between 75 and 85, maybe a few little 90s towards the end of the week. But if you look at I used WeatherBug this morning on my smartphone, there's a chance for some late afternoon evening thunder showers. Comes this time of year every year. But man, just big yellow globes of sun all week long, it looks like, in 50s primarily overnight. Get the expanded forecast from Top Sandwich Company across from Shopco and Billings. You can log on to LivinLargeLarry.com. Top Sandwich Company caters to and every weekday, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, is happy hour. All sandwiches during those 3 hours are $5 each at Tops Sandwich Company.
A look at Billings Morning News coming up. LivinLargeLarry.com from Redline Computer Studios in West Billings. Redline Computer Studios. We do the show live from there, and it's live on YouTube. The TuneIn smartphone app. All kinds of blinds and buildings, all kinds of blinds at AMT.com. Sponsoring about a quickie temperature check. About 85 today, and between that and 95 for the next 10 days in Billings. If you are interested in real estate, learning the current value of your home or property, then call Amber Gustanis with Century 21 Hometown Brokers for a free market analysis. Amber Gustanis, Century 21 Hometown Brokers, 406-690-5902. New season, new haircuts. If it's time, I get my haircut every 6 weeks from Jim and Austin's Barber Shop in Billings Heights at 2225 Main Street in the Heights. The best $10 haircut you'll ever have. Jim and Austin's Barber Shop, they're trained to be barbers. Basic haircut, $10, 10 minutes in and out. Jim and Austin's Barber Shop, 2225 Main in the Billings Heights. Proud supporters of the Billings Wolves for 2016. And like them on Facebook, Jim and Austin's Barber Shop in Billings Heights. Follow the story of N2 Cryotherapy in Billings at their website as well, N2 cryo.com. There's videos, there's information on what cryotherapy as a health component in your life is all about, and also information about N2 cryotherapy, giving you the opportunity to be the best person you can be this year with athletic recovery. N2 cryotherapy, 805 24th Street West in Billings, Suite number 4, and N2cryo.com.
Livin Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin Large Larry live.
News from the Billings Extreme Outdoor Semi-Pro Football, and home turf is Davis Wendy's Field in Billings, BillingsExtreme.com, XTREME. Check them out on Facebook as well. As we gather for sourcing for our news stories here on the show from KTVQ.com, Colorweight.com, and the Billings Gazette.
There's a portion of Grand Avenue west of Zimmerman Trail closed for reconstruction, which you know about. Local business owners say the closure is affecting their business more than they anticipated. I feel for these guys. Oktoberfest, the Athlete's Foot, Grand Garden over there. Bridget Adams owns Oktoberfest Center. A restaurant went from having lines out the door to seating 3 tables on a good day. Dave Parker manages Grand Garden, says his business has suffered as well. Business owners in the area say they want people to know they're still open, even if the road isn't. And Adam said that it's affected us very much. Our business is down about 50%. We've only been open 10 months, so it's kind of hard. So the 10% is quite a decline. Adam said, although you can't drive down Grand, you can still get to the businesses off of Shiloh. Just take Avenue B to get you over there. A man told Billings police he was transporting a suitcase full of marijuana from Seattle to Baltimore for a man named Z. Was charged on Friday. Hamaji Jene was charged in Yellowstone County Justice Court with felony drug possession with intent to distribute. The court records say that Jene was arrested Thursday after officers were sent to the Jefferson bus lines in Billings after law enforcement received a tip. An officer and police dog located a suspicious suitcase in the baggage area that belonged to Jene. Jene said that he was transporting the suitcase for a friend named Z, and they gave permission for the officer to search the luggage. They found 21 vacuum-sealed bags of pot weighing nearly 21 pounds. The drug-related arrest was the 3rd similar incident at the bus station in Billings in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Montana voters this fall could be deciding the fate of 2 competing marijuana initiatives if election officials confirm supporters have gathered enough signatures to qualify the issues for the November ballot. Friday was the deadline to submit those signatures. An initiative meant to expand the rights of crime victims and their families is thus far the only initiative that have been certified to the general election, but backers of the competing marijuana measures say they've collected the minimum number of signatures needed. Initiative 176 would repeal any state laws allowing marijuana to be used for medicinal purposes, conforming state laws to federal law. The other measure, I-182, would expand legal access to the drug. Signatures were also being gathered for 2 other marijuana initiatives, as well as 4 other measures. A man authorities said ran away from the scene of a drunken driving crash was charged on Friday with his 10th DUI offense. Hank Devereaux, he's 45, was charged in the Yellowstone County Justice Court with felony DUI. Court records prosecutors state that Devereaux has 9 prior DUI convictions between 1991 and 2010. Devereaux was arrested Thursday after police were called to a hit-and-run crash at the intersection of 6th Avenue North and North 31st Streets. Devereaux ran away on foot and was apprehended a short time later at the Lincoln Center. I don't feel sorry for this guy at all, by the way. 10 DUIs. The snowplows have finished their work in Glacier National Park's famed Going to the Sun Road is now fully open to traffic. Glacier officials opened all 50 miles to vehicle traffic from West Glacier to St. Mary on Thursday night. And over the weekend, the last part of the road to be cleared was up at Logan Pass, where lots of snow can still be seen, so be careful up there. And released on Friday, Chicago and Earth, Wind & Fire announced that they're coming to Billings this fall. The stop is part of their Heart and Soul Tour 3.0. The The concert will be November 13th at Rimrock Auto Arena, Metro Park in Billings. Tickets go on sale coming up on Friday, June 24th.
The Billings Morning News from the Billings Extreme, BillingsExtreme.com, XTREME, semi-pro outdoor football this summer in Billings. BillingsExtreme.com on Facebook as well.
Good weekend for Billings sports. Great lost in Great Falls to the Gladiators. And the Billings Wolves.
It's a good weekend for the sports in Billings, Montana over the weekends. The Extreme semi-pro outdoor football won to Great Falls. They lost. Had a pretty decent game against the Gladiators. It was a really good season. The IFL Wolves back playing indoor IFL inside the Rimrock Auto Arena over the weekend in the Tri-Cities. Wellington secured a home playoff berth. A first-round playoff berth July 9th at the FX Field in Rimrock Auto Arena. And also the Mustangs opened up on Friday night against Missoula. 3-game series, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Dealer. And the Mustangs won all three. Had the privilege of seeing 2 of the 3 games live. It was cool, pretty cool hanging out with my kids and my wife for Father's Day weekend at Dealer Park and the Mustangs. So good week. Also Montana beat North Dakota in the Badlands Bowl. All-star football over the weekend as well in Dickinson. So, decent weekend. Catch my afternoon show if you can weekdays, 3 to 6 p.m., 790 a.m., and simulcast on 94.7 FM. It's called the Mighty 790 KGHL. Do that show live 3 to 6 p.m. weekday afternoons from Billings, Montana. And we'll use the TuneIn smartphone app as well, by the way. Tune in for your George or iPhones. Redline Computer Studios is where we broadcast on YouTube and then on podcasts. All access to LivinLargeLane.com. Have a good one. See you around town.